this op will be an RP operation. There will possibly be combat at some point if I can get something to work, but right now, if you read the mission description, you guys are investigating.
User joined your
And
channel.
I'll incorporate that in the briefing as well. Explaining why you're here, who took over your positions in the trench line, and all that kind of fun stuff.
Yeah. And the difficulty shouldn't matter. We're not going to see much action.
Yeah, it shouldn't, depending on what you do. And what you see. I'll just be interested to see if you guys find everything.
Holy fuck.
Hello there.
How's it going?
Well, pretty good.
Skies are pretty active today.
I mean, I almost decided to, just stay in bed.
Oh, no, I'm talking about outside the mission. The skies are pretty active.
Wow. So I'm just fucking, I was fucking lost for a good hour.
Yeah. You may not be able to see it too much, but you can definitely see some flight. 5-0.
Radio check 5-0.
Give me a moment. I hadn't even logged onto it myself. Check 5-0.
Good check. Okay, and SR will be 100.
Radio check 100.
Yeah, what's the review?
100.
100.
Wait a minute. Was that Gypsy getting online?
Why can't I see your name?
Radio check.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they removed it like ages
That's
ago.
freaking why?
Because Winnie wants a more robust and tactical experience.
Yeah, but when we're all wearing the same freaking armor, it's hard to tell who's who.
No complaints to the Overlord. No complaints to the Overlord. It's a tactical experience. It's a meal sim shooter.
Alright, from now on I'm shooting anybody without armor or special armor. Sorry, whoever you are.
I don't think so. Are we fighting?
No. You are not fighting 104th. Did you read the description at all?
I read like half of it and I just saw 104th and went, ooh.
Isaac will be here as well. Okay, so...
Wait, second.
I can just like hear the silent crash out.
Yes. We are September 1-1.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah,
I will only be calling you guys September over LR, by the way, as I am recording.
September.
So no, you guys are not fighting 104th. This is a continuation of my last 2 operations that I've done, where you guys are going to be doing campaign type stuff because, well, this is a campaign. If you read the full thing, you'll see that it specifically states like, oh yeah, you guys are here on the Eastern Front because the 104th has reported a recent stroke of luck. Warrior Command is a little suspicious of this as there is a major Rhydonian storage depot here, so it doesn't make sense to them why the CIS would pull back so quickly from such a high-valued target. and other aspects of, we're going in to investigate, make contact with the base and the Rhydonian facility, make sure everything's okay, evaluate the rest of the island, make sure nothing's suspicious, and then if there is anything suspicious, deal with it accordingly.
User joined your channel.
Copy that.
Pretty much, I just gave you the bare bones of the briefing that I'll be giving you when Isaac shows up and I finally start this. I'm going to give it a little longer until I start it. By a little longer, I mean when Isaac gets in here, I'm going to start it.
You gotta drink pretty quick. Hold on.
Probably smart.
We will probably need the medic.
Nah.
Just also, RP wise, you guys will be at some point
Oh,
going
that's
into
probably-
slums.
Yep.
No, you're not.
Congratulations.
I'm struggling today. Thank you very much.
Okay.
I want to enjoy my RP
Yeah, join the
experience.
squad.
What? I
the
can.
squad.
I can.
I will let you guys know that at some point you will be going into slums.
Ah, yes, the slums.
Are you flagging me down, Corporal?
Why the fuck is this barrel fire
Not a corporal,
fire
a
not
corporal
working?
vest.
He's not a corporal. That's an EOD vest.
It's a corporal, yo, dude. That will be.
Why are you wearing a corporal EOD vest?
Because I was corporal for a better half of 2 years, brother.
I'm,
And all my kids have it, so I just haven't changed any of them.
you know what I have to say to that? Skill issue.
Yep.
Okay.
Now go get your regular EOD vest.
Alright, well that's
Okay.
stupid that wasn't working. But it's fixed now.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, I see how it is.
Why are you stuck on a vehicle? Why is that person dead?
Okay. Hello.
Hi.
User
Hello.
left your channel.
What's happening?
You see, what I'm wondering now is this these SL and
User
then
joined
this
your
medic
channel.
slot?
Yes, it goes SL is the front slot, medic is right behind him.
What would you imagine, Avalanche? How would you picture this?
Well, first of all, I wouldn't even do it like this.
But if it was arranged like this, how would you think it would go?
Well, exactly like she said.
Okay.
No, let's put the medic first and then the SL after.
Yeah, let's put the medic up front.
Alright, as soon as he gets back, we're gonna start our briefing.
I kid you not, I went to put it on and it didn't switch like the. I had to like
You do realize I'm not.
double.
Goddamn, man.
Huh?
I'm not Isaac, you can wear that vest.
Yeah.
He just fucked with you. Okay, so welcome to the Eastern Front, lads. You were recently over at the trench line that has since been upheld by the Vanguard 2nd Platoon and 2nd Battalion. They're going to hold your line while you're over here. Myself and Warrior Command thought some stuff was going a little too well over here. The 104th reported a stroke of luck. They managed to beat back a fairly significant CIS detachment that was on this planet, or on this side of the front. That is unusual, given the fact that there is a major Rhydonian depot here as well. We can't risk that the Separatists are working out a ploy to move in and overtake the 104th during a relinquent of, moving their troopers around. Currently, some members of the 104th have had to go to reinforce the trench line. We worry that if there is a separatist move, it will be at this time. What you're currently tasked to do is you will head down to the 104th outpost, which is Outpost Baker. Make contact with the commander that is down there. Speak with him. You will then go over to the Rhydonian facility, make contact with the major, who is in the basement of the Rhydonian facility, and he will get you further details, and you will just investigate the island, or this side of it rather, ensure everything's all right, and hopefully we're just being a little too precautious and everything's safe and sound. Any questions?
Okay. Where exactly is the Rhydonium facility?
The Rhydonian facility, the maps didn't update when we tried to mark it when we first got here. All right, the Rhydonian facility is at Relay Station Gamma. It has a giant satellite dish on it. It was to cover as a, well, relay station.
Copy that.
Why the fuck is the dish spazzing? Okay, don't mind the dish. It is to cover as a relay station. While we are storing our Rhydonian there.
So we are to drop at Outpost Baker and then move to the Rhydonium facility.
Firm, you guys are gonna head down to Outpost Baker. You're gonna make contact with the commander. He will brief you on how things have been going. He's in the command center. After that, you will head out to the other. You'll head over to the Rhydonian facility, meet with the major who's in the basement, make sure everything's okay. Then you'll just do a loop around as far along the island as you can get to. We do know that there is a crashed munificent that is blocking some of the roadways. Try and find alternate means if you wish to patrol down that far. But mainly we're thinking about the area around the relay station. If the Separatists have anything set up, ready to go, it would likely be close to the relay station, posing as our Rhydonian facility. It's dual purpose.
Copy that. Okay, that's clear.
All right. With no other questions, you guys are clear to go.
Right. Let's load up to the... Wait, where the fuck do we load it?
Briefing room that if you walk up to and you scroll wheel and it says hangar.
Check 100.
Radio.
Go check.
Also, do remind your men you are more than welcome to take screenshots throughout the entirety of this operation. More photos, the better. May gain more interest.
Good copy, April.
Ignore the explosions that you heard.
Talking about.
Yeah,
That
but
sounds like a
will
skill
hurt?
issue, Isaac.
Yeah, we could choose it, but is it gonna hurt the enemy?
Sounds like a skill issue. That's like the thing.
That's exactly why I choose large amounts of ATM. How in the world is the door not open?
I can put charge on it and blow it.
Is that door not open either?
Nope.
Why the fuck do these doors not open?
Requesting permission to put a charge on it and blow
Why
it.
the
How about now?
why the fuck do these doors not open?
You tell us, Mr. Advisor.
Put the teleporter down.
I'm gonna go full security.
We're in a base. What are you? Security.
I don't trust 404th.
Ah, fair enough.
They are like one of the most competent, but okay.
Go ahead and find out if Fixer and Isaac want part of this, or if they just want to be outside.
Isaac, Fixer, do you want to be a part of this conversation, or do you want to continue pulling security? I'm going to take that as a no. Negative, they don't want to be a part of this.
Let me go back over where I was.
Okay, let's do this. Major.
I'm a captain.
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
commander.
that's
I'm a commander. Apologies.
Commander?
Yeah, I'm a commander. Unfortunately, the highest I can set my AI rank to be is captain, but I'm a commander. Anyways, welcome to the Eastern Front, boys.
Thank you for
Knew
having
you'd
us.
be here. I also could kind of tell when you arrived because you brought a small detachment of 187th Fleet around you. For some reason, they're not popping up on hollows, but that is what it is. Anyways, I'm assuming you're probably here because of the Rhydonian facility, and
That will be correct.
yeah, so it's over at the relay station. It's kind of dual purpose for us. We've got some men manned out there. A few of us have had to phase out because front lines are pretty demanding. But besides that, it's a fairly decent security force. Not too much else to really say.
Are the troops there? Are they aware of our arrival?
Yeah, I sent a message over to the major. He's aware you're coming.
Lovely. And the New Nassau industrial zone that is currently a safe passage?
Yeah, it should be. Bottom of the checkpoint has some guards. There's a lot of civilian activity today because we kind of beat back the SEPs for now, so a lot of civvy activity, to say the least. But yeah, it should be all good. Just mind the wrecks. There are indeed still war wrecks throughout the entirety of the area over here. Civs may wreck into them and blow up their vehicles. Don't mind any explosions you hear. If anything goes wrong, I'll relay it over to you or have your advisor relay it.
Okay, that's great to hear. And the situation on the whole New Nassau that is currently going on, is that clear?
The situation on which one?
New Nassau is the
I'm just gonna be going AFK for a moment.
Yeah, New Nassau, it should be all clear. There's a crashed Munificent somewhere over here. We haven't been able to clear the wreckage, but we haven't had any enemy contacts. They pulled back using the highway gate. There's some old landers that they landed with over here that haven't been moved. but they pulled back on ground and just started bailing it out that way towards the east.
Yeah, we heard you made quite a miraculous push of the enemy assets. Is there any information on maybe the reason they decided to retreat?
No, not that we can tell. They just seem to, middle of the combat, start to pull back. We didn't really know why. We just remanned our positions, cleared the city, and, well, here we are. We got called back. A few extra guards have been pulled for the trench combat, but no, nothing really.
And is there any other suspicious activity going on currently?
I've got my guys scrubbing through any kind of radio chatter they may receive, but besides some civilian transmissions here or there, we haven't really picked up too much. Just after
Okay.
you deal with radio station Gamma, just patrol this upper area. The overlook's kind of lower income, so I doubt much is going on over here, but whatever you find out, we'll try and do, investigations. Just patrol this upper area if you'd be willing. If you want to go down here towards the island part, you're more than welcome. Probably won't see too much, hopefully. But there isn't any military presence over down here or anywhere near the slums. So none of our boys should be over there.
Copy that. Okay. Thank you for the information. If you find anything on the radio comms, do inform us. Our
Yep.
long range is on 50.
Yep, sounds good. I'll keep you guys updated.
Thank you very much. Let's do this.
Okay, guys, be advised. Our current tasking is to get to the Gamma station or relay station Gamma. We are there to speak to the major that's in the basement of the base there. And after that, we are to patrol the upper part of the mainland. We are to patrol the whole perimeter and maybe check up on the slums at the overlook position. The enemies have retreated through Highway Gate Bravo, and there is no information on why they retreated.
Be advised, the 104th has informed me that they have provided you with a bantha for means of transportation as well as some PAC 10s, RTTs, and TX 130s. They only ask that you leave something behind for them.
Good copy. September out.
Assuming you men are with the 187th, yep.
Yep.
Alright, Major's expecting you.
Lovely.
Why the fuck won't my door open?
Try the.
We gotta open it from the inside, huh? No, we didn't.
Ah, yes, the barriers.
I guess we are leaving our
You
vehicle up
can
front.
put the barriers down. You can put the barriers down.
Yeah, you gotta wait
Go
for
to
the
the same
doors to
panel
open.
that you open the door with.
You gotta wait for the doors to open.
This is some fancy stuff.
Yeah, I tried to tell the corporal that he'd have to make contact with us before opening the gate, but he kind of forgot that fact. Yeah, he's a corporal with a machine gun. I don't question it.
You know, I didn't want to go inside anyways. It's fine.
Good for you.
I'm gonna get some more water. I'll be back.
So,
Yeah.
we're here to talk to the major. I'm told he's in the basement of one of the buildings. I'm suspecting it's the big
Yep,
one.
he's in the basement of the main building. He'll answer whatever questions you have about this facility. Yeah, he'll find him.
Is that Rhydonium safely stored there?
Yeah, Rhydonium safely stored.
Okay.
Why do you think
Be
there are
advised.
EODs with it?
Be advised, the Rhydomium is not safely stored.
Yeah.
The hell do you think are even stored in these crates anyways? Hey, I don't know. They're yellow. Yeah, no shit, they're yellow. Fuck do you think they keep in them?
I don't know, they seem pretty orange to me.
Oh, you're 187th. Major's around the corner. We're taking bets. What do you think's in this box?
Probably ammo or Rhydonium.
Definitely not Rhydonium. Whatever it was, we were told that it's special and we're not supposed to touch it.
Yeah, well, I suggest you don't touch it then.
The Jedi Order apparently has some claim on it. I don't know what.
Oh god. I don't even want to know what our generals want to do with it. You said this corner, right there? Or
He's around to the south side corner. If you head that way, you'll see a little command shack.
copy that, thank you very much.
Yep, no problem. I bet you it's whatever powers them light blades, don't you? Yeah, probably.
Yeah, like, he doesn't know what a electric is. too long in the growth pod.
Definitely.
Well, I'll tell you one thing the 187th sure ain't known for, and that's being on time, it seems. We were expecting you over 2 hours ago.
We like to take our comfort while traveling.
Yeah. Anyways, what can I do for you?
Well, we've been here to actually get in contact with you about the whole situation going with the relay station and the situation with the last attack that you managed to ward off.
Yeah, we're doing well. All 18 cans and both pods are all good.
Copy that. Any information you may be able to give us about the situation in the sector?
Uh, Unfortunately not. We didn't really get too much word from them. Whatever they left for seemed to take their mind. Like, they went. They were mid-strafe of the outside of this door, and the tanks just turned around and drove away. I don't quite know why.
Okay. And currently you have the Rhydonium storming here, and do you have anything else?
No. We've got the ready-to-ship Rhydonium and the 18 cans throughout those, 3 little pod sections over here. And then we've got the not fully finished refined in the giant pods. You shouldn't have missed them. It's the 2 pods that are somewhere, I want to say over here, maybe? I don't honestly quite know. But somewhere in those areas are our pods and our cans. Besides that, we're refining away.
And what is the current situation on defenses looking like? Can you guys defend yourself on your own, or?
I mean, we're able to call in vehicles from the acclimator, but that can take probably like 5-ish minutes for the air crew to spool it up and get it ready to move. But sorta. I mean, you saw our defenses. That's the amount of it. That's all we've got at this moment. The rest of them were called to the front lines because of a new CIS push. They're amassing and pushing the lines.
And what is in those yellow crates that we see on the basement floor?
You saw those. Kyber. Those are full of Kyber crystals. We were just ordered to refine them as we found a vein here. The crews refined them. It's supposed to make its way to Coruscant within the next few rotations. I hope.
And isn't Kyber known to be volatile?
Depends on how it's utilized. If it's weaponized, like how they use in their lightsabers and whatnot, I mean, sure. But in those canisters, it's pretty shock absorbent. It's pretty good. Plus, it's down here because we don't want to, make it abundant to the clankers that we've got Kyber crates here, which is why I'm really hoping that my transport gets here soon.
And do you have any word on the transport on the pilot? Is there
Negative. Last I heard, they had to pick up about a battalion's worth of wounded from the medical station on the front lines. It looks like about half the 442nd has fallen. They're currently being reinforced. Some members of the 187th, they said 2nd Battalion's 1st and 2nd platoons to go reinforce them. As most of the 442nd at this time have fallen. The reinforcements are roughly a week out.
Okay. Well, we will do our best to help you out here, so we will be patrolling the upper area of the sector to see if there is anything going on around the sector, and also we will check out the slums in the Overlook area.
Copy that. Just proceed as needed.
Yo, you guys good down there?
Best of luck.
Thank you very much. We'll be talking to you.
Yeah, talk to you again soon.
Yeah, we just finished up the.
You guys just been down there a long time.
Have some radionium up stored, and we are just to help them protect it. But we are first tasked to patrol the surrounding sector and to see if there are any issues. There is also something else, but I will talk to you in person because, well, we don't want radio scrambled. September to actual.
This is actual send traffic.
I have something on radar about a click away.
Our vendor reports something on the radar 1 click away. Additionally, how safe are the long range comms?
So far, long range is secure, and Affirm, we're also picking up that radar contact. It is a civilian Gazanti.
Good copy.
Command says it's civilian Gazanti.
September to actual, be advised, we do have a shipment of kyber crystals down here in the basement. That might be the reason the clankers are attacked this location before.
Copy that. Yeah, there was something about that in an RI briefing that I was given about a few hours ago. They said there was kyber shipments on the planet. They didn't share with me where, obviously. Keep that in mind when you operate, and if you see any attack movements, if it needs to be moved quicker, we'll try and work something out. Currently, their transport was shot down shortly after escorting a group of medical Casevacs to a off-world extraction. Separatist counter battery fire took it out of the sky.
Good copy. And what's our C-trap on our transport arriving to grab the kyber?
Currently unknown. Separatists have just made a massive push on the 442nd line. Vanguard has dispatched Vanguard's 2nd platoon, as well as 2nd Battalion is mobilizing some of their men to try and reinforce it. Appears the clankers have found some form of weakness in the 442nd line. They're working to try and exploit it.
Copy that. We will be moving towards the slums, the overlook area, and we will be patrolling that, also along the coastline of the mainland of the sector.
Copy. About one road away from you guys, there's a cluster of houses. We just picked it up on SAT. If you want to add that to your investigation, feel free. We also are we're picking up a radio frequency in that area. It's not unnatural given the fact that it's likely inhabited by civs, but this band was a little too quick for us to fully decipher what was said.
Good copy. We will be also expanding our patrol area to there.
Copy that. September. Actual out. This is going pretty well, actually. I know I'm doing self-commentation here, but... Oh, they're going on to the freeway. They are going to quickly find out... Oh, no. They're taking the freeway for a free cut. Oh. Smart. Please don't armo your squad. Well, they are hauling ass.
September to advisor.
Send traffic September.
We located the down Munificent. The location will be at your map in a second.
Copy that. Thank you. I swear to God, if this door can't be open... Okay, thank you. That's not a good sign.
September to actual.
This is actual senior traffic September.
Be advised, we found a computer in one of the houses at the unknown radio signal. I downloaded the files from the computer. They should be coming your way now.
Oh, that's stupid. It didn't update the fucking intel piece like I had it set up to. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and give you your intel piece.
Copy that. Copy that.
AI analyzation. Messages between Progus and Katos. Subject unknown. Progus. Kids have entered the candy shop. Katos. I see. Lupin Stagos. What's the budget for these kids? Depends on the cargo. 18 cans, 2 pods. Pass the clerk 10K. Sounds good. Log ends. Transaction file. 10,000 credits withdrawn from account number hash 061. Transaction history. File empty.
Copy that. That may be an insight of a potential attack on the Rhydonian plant. I suggest warning the troops there about a possible raid on it. We will be patrolling the area close to the slums to see if we may discover any more information about the perpetrators.
10-4 September. Just keep your eyes peeled. Actual out.
Copy that.
Awaiting order. Ready. Awaiting orders. Ready for orders. Ready.
game lags.
Channel switched.
Do remember that we are not actually authorized to search for the buildings yet, so we are just going to have to look through to see if there is any suspicious activity going outside.
Solid copy.
For what's to be slums, they look awfully rich.
This is actual. Be advised. We ran a bioscan of the area you are currently entering. It appears the buildings around you have been abandoned.
Okay.
We pulled some, the references for them. Business went dry shortly after we started moving to the other aspects of the town and other sections of the planet. The likelihood that you will be welcomed with open arms are slim to none. This town does not have power inside of their buildings. Most of their people may be sleeping on the ground inside of the overbridge sections. The buildings you are around currently are empty. How copy?
Good copy. And what is our policy on the buildings? Can we enter them, or are we to strictly stay on the roads?
We don't know if those buildings are safe for entry. I would advise trying to get views from outside. I can try and pull some building permits and make sure that they're still in date, but currently, these buildings were built upwards of 70 to 80 years ago, and a lot of people lived here. They more moved in when we moved over here, but after we moved on, a lot of them lost their homes and the ability to pay for appliances.
Good copy. Okay, guys, be advised. Most of these buildings are abandoned. We are not really welcomed with open arms. For the remaining people that are here, they are in poverty and sleep on the floors. As we moved our business from the city to the to the island city. So from that point on, we are not to enter buildings, but we are to see if there is any activity going on here that we might need to deal with. Also, why am I getting teleported back into the vehicle all the time?
I do not know. That is not my doing.
Am I still in the vehicle for you now?
Yeah, you're still in it.
Advisor, do you want to TP him out of the vehicle?
Not really, to be honest. It's enjoying seeing him suffer.
Can we not, please?
Yeah, hang on. I've been trying to TP you out. I'm just wanting to make sure that I don't move the whole Vic. He keeps teleporting back into the vehicle. I do not know why.
Am I out now?
Yes.
Lovely. Oh, they have pizza here. We will take a left here.
Copy.
Let me know when you make contact.
Copy that. Guys, be advised we have contact here. There is small slums here with many people. September to advise, be advised we are at the slums.
10-4.
We will proceed to try and talk to the locals.
Oh, you wanted to talk to him, or you want us to hold?
You guys hold and get your gun in position if they try to do anything.
Yeah, I don't have an angle. Shooting at the 10.
Fuck, do you want test tube?
Well, that's not very nice.
That's it.
I'm here to talk to you about some potential
I
information
don't
that you
know
may
from
have.
the bottom of 2 ramps.
Alright. Spill. What do you want?
Yeah,
Well,
get
we've
the
heard there are
trees
some
forward.
dealings going on with the local populace about the operations on the Republic and against it.
That guy's name is
We are
Kirk.
wondering if you've heard anything about it, maybe a deal that's
Tinder.
happening.
Not that I heard about,
Doris.
and even if I did hear about it, I wouldn't tell you.
Well, you might be opted
got
to actually
Burgess.
try and tell us. We are trying to help you here. I'm sure Republic can,
Somebody.
help
Where's the
its
guy?
allies if the ally provides crucial detail to protect our assets.
Look, I'll tell you this. I don't know of anything going on. I just know
Are you in pain
that
right
a
now?
speeder came ripping through here, going triple the speed limit from a building. Got really spooked when a
The bear again.
quasar came out of hyperspace, whatever you call that big carrier thing. I don't know why. I didn't get a chance to stop him. He just came zipping down this area.
Okay, do you know from which building they came from?
I mean, I couldn't make out which building, obviously, because of how far out we are. But it looks
Yeah.
like if they could take a road, they probably took this road and then just booked it. I had people, after he got around the freeway because of the fucking crashed Munificent, he booked it out somewhere that way, I believe. Or that way, or here. I don't know where he went. He's just somewhere.
Okay,
He's probably
copy
out of the
that.
town by now.
Well, thank you for your cooperation. I'm sure the Republic
hungry.
will be happy to assist your people here after they receive my report on your good dealings with us.
They better. I'm gonna get back to my people now.
You do you.
Be advised, the local leader here saw a speeder that matches our description of the speeder that was at the radio station. The speeder went Mach Jesus to the highway or all the main roads towards the either Eastern Village or the Highway Gate Bravo. My suggestion is to take a look at the Eastern Village and then to the Highway Gate Bravo to confirm on their whereabouts. Now, I want your input on this. What would you like us to do? Would you like us to go search for the speeder or just go patrolling more?
Up to you guys. Regardless of what you do, you'll meet something soon.
I say we follow the speeder. If that's kind of the lead we're on, right?
Yeah, if we're gonna only follow a lead that we have, or we're just gonna ignore it, I would say let's just follow the lead.
Amazing, lovely. Then I suggest we start getting towards the
Make sure
Eastern
you're hot
Village
micing it.
and then towards the Highway Gate Bravo.
Okay, so we're going to Gate Bravo.
Eastern Village first.
Regardless, I will be right back.
Mark clear buildings with a button. September to advisor. I repeat, September to advisor.
Zeus has returned.
September to advisor.
His advisor sent traffic.
Be advised, we are at the Eastern Village location, looking southeast towards the highway exit. There are 3 droid dropships in that area.
Hey, firm. Yeah, we knew about this. We picked it up on scans.
Copy that. We will start going to the highway gate Bravo to locate the speeder. September to advisor.
His advisor sent traffic. September.
Be advised, the speeder at the highway Bravo is nowhere to be seen.
Copy that. Likelihood is he probably bailed.
Could you send again, please?
Likelihood is he probably bailed.
Copy that. You want us just to continue the patrols, or?
Hey, firm. If you want, start working your way back to the 104th base. We're not finding any issues at the moment.
Copy that.
Advisor, this is Answer 1-4 Actual.
Send your traffic 1-4.
Requesting in the future a one-times police officer roleplay operation. Over.
Copy that. That will most likely happen in the near future.
W. Out.
Copy that. Like, in this op or a separate op entirely?
Both.
Copy.
September to April. Be advised, we will be checking on the radio station and, well, Rhodium, whatever the fuck it's called, fuel. And after that, we will be going back to the base. I cannot hear you.
Advisor copies last.
Good day.
Good day.
We are here to check up on the base because we got word of a potential attack incoming.
I'm sorry, a potential attack?
Come with me for a second.
Why is this guy following you?
We've had an investigation that led us to believe there's a potential attack coming to this location or a raid on your fuel deposits. I suggest taking them down to the basement and securing them.
Copy, we'll start working on the transport immediately.
And I will be talking to your major now.
Copy. Hey, you guys,
You guys
start
can
getting
come
this
with me,
moved.
pull security, whatever you want. I just have to have a quick word with the major.
I want to check the safety precautions for those Rhydonium crates.
Do so, please, thank you.
I'm gonna be the safety inspector.
I always knew you were destined for greatness.
These are not safely stored. There are two inside of each other. This is terrible procedure. One of them's not even in the. It's just outside the building.
Ah, what can I do for you?
I'm here to inform you that after our patrol and investigation, we've
Canister temperatures look alright.
we were led to believe there's a potential attack or raid incoming at your location. So I ordered your troops if they could start packaging up the rhydonium and sending it away or storing it here in the basement, which also brings me to the fact that you should probably start transferring your kyber.
Yeah, we're working on that. I just got the word from my officer. Yeah, I'll see what I can do. Appreciate it. I'll get in contact with your command as quickly as possible. Thank you.
Copy that. We'll be now arriving back to the your base
Copy.
at Checkpoint Bravo, and from there we will be getting our other orders. So we'll see. But yeah,
Copy
you
that.
got your heads up.
Will do. Thank you.
No problem.
Okay, our job is to go back to Outpost Baker to talk to the captain at the station and to await further orders.
Solid copy.
Roger that.
Depot 3 is alright. 1 and 2, they needed work on.
Well, I hope they get it sorted out because if there is an attack incoming, we'll get blown to fucking pieces. I saw the logs from that penetrator explosion. I don't want to be a part of that explosion.
Yeah, as long as we're about a kilometer away, we should be fine. Maybe 2 kilometers.
Yeah, we're gonna nope on out of here.
What?
That is what I'm talking about.
What?
Everybody in right now, or else I'm leaving.
September to advisor.
Yeah, we see it, September. September, be advised, we have pod contact near the Rydonian facility.
Copy that. Do you want us to move back in or go to the Outpost Baker?
Pull back and support that facility. They do not have the guards to deal with it at this time.
Copy that. Copy that.
Fix their weight up, fix their weight up. Weight up.
Tech is down. Watch out, it's cooking off.
southeast.
I'm headed for the main gate. Rhinoceros cooking up.
We need to start opening that door by any means necessary.
If that Rhydonium blows, the door's gonna go open real fast.
User left your channel.
That's a lot of clankers.
We managed to get through I managed to get through the wall, so we need to get back and go to the major. We need to start clearing out the base.
How'd you get down?
Just walking off.
Yeah, I found it.
You guys good?
Oh, I'm good
Yeah.
on outside the gate.
I'm by the Rhydonium.
The Kyber is still here. The major is nowhere to be seen. I presume he's somewhere on the surface and he's probably dead.
Thank you, Zeus.
Yeah, you're welcome. It was a very unfortunate incident. You got the pod kicked them out next to you.
Protect the base, mount the walls and stuff. I'm really losing it with my English today.
Nah, you're good.
Ekmo's on the wall.
Good shot.
Do me a favor and confirm if one of those bodies is the major.
None of them are the major.
Okay, so the major might be actually somewhere. Let's try to find him.
We're trying to defend this base, right? Or are we just trying to deny assets?
Trying to defend it currently.
Because if necessary, we could leave, and I could set some charges on this Rhydonium, and we could blow this place up.
Prepare to set the charges at the Rhydonium, at the Kryptonite. Kryptonite, fucking hell. Kyber. I will actually kill myself. Kyber and the Rhydonium, and if they start taking over the base and we need to move out, blow this whole place to shit. If we are not getting the Kyber, they are not getting the Kyber.
Oh, God.
Also make sure to put one charge in every room.
Yep, that's what I'm doing. All one, these things will blow sky high with charges set in Depot 1 and 2.
Yeah, Major is nowhere to be seen, so he's presumed missing in action.
We have commanders and a few B1s still at the gate.
Copy that.
Alright, charges all set in depots. I'm coming downstairs to set some on the Kyber coasters.
September to advisor.
This is advisor. Send traffic September.
Be advised, the 104th garrison has been taken out, so we are defending the Rhydonium plant. Be also advised, we put charges next to the Rhydonium and the Kyber. If we are getting run over, we are thinking of asset denying.
You may want to
10-4.
advise what we're doing.
I just did.
Thought copy.
Also be advised, the Major is nowhere to be seen, neither his body or him, so he is presumed missing in action.
10-4.
Okay, let's just keep defending this, boys.
How did this guy die?
Don't move. Surrender. Don't move.
I got a droid in the base wearing a clone helmet.
Kill it.
I'm trying.
Where is he?
He's down here. He's throwing grenades. At the Kyber.
Doesn't sound great.
Run from there,
I'm
run!
trying. He's down.
Run from there.
I still need to finish that.
Negative, get moving, that's going to blow.
Alright, charges all set.
Copy that.
You guys may want to get out of the base.
We need to move now.
Get out.
September to advisor.
You guys, tell me when you're clear.
This is advisor. Send traffic.
BX commandos infiltrated to the base and they have destabilized the
Avalanche?
Kyber. We are out. We are retreating from the outside of the base. Do you want us to send it all to hell or...
Detonating. 3, 2, 1. Det. Live to fight another day, boys.
September to advisor. Asset denial is complete. now are we all here? Iron? Iron?
Copy. Facility denied. Pull back to the 104th FOB. I say again, pull back to the 104th FOB. The loss of that Rhydonium will be a major blow on this campaign. Pull back immediately.
User
Copy
left
that.
your channel.
September out. Iron,
User joined your channel.
are you with us? September to actual, we have lost one of our men.
Actual copies. We had picked up via base scanners. There was still one left inside when the bombs were detonated.
Copy that. We will honor him.
User left your channel. Joined your channel.
After we pass through the city, we should have a friendly checkpoint there soonish, so.
You have been teleported back to the FOB. You have been returned to the 104th FOB. I cannot hear you. I cannot hear you at all.
Alright, I was about to text you on Discord, or DM you, if you wanted to send me in with like 104th reinforcements.
Gunship
Just
taken
after
down.
Iron blew himself
I'm
right
I'm stuck running.
Yep. You're all good. You'll be in here. You'll be manning the base. You are a medic on the base.
Let's just try getting to the checkpoint.
I literally can't do anything but run. It's not letting me.
Yeah, you're good now. Open the checkpoint door, let's go to the FOB. And start taking down as many of them. September to advisor.
This is advisor, send traffic.
We've been attacked by paratroopers at the checkpoint from the bridge area. We've taken out one of the HMP gunships, the other one managed to get the paratroopers, we managed to kill most of them drowned. We are going back to the FOB as we speak.
10-4. This is Command. Be advised, Command HQ is gone. I say again, Command HQ is gone.
September to advisor, what is your current tasking?
Hold that fob, it cannot fall.
Sir, yes, sir. Guys, set up a vehicle, set up a TX-130 at the gate. We are taking this, we are saving this FOB. There is nothing else we are doing except that. We'll take a TX-130, set it up at the gate, open the gate and start blasting. The TX is in place. Now we wait. I'm going to scout up ahead. It seems they are breaching the checkpoint. September to advisor, be advised we are still waiting on the enemy attack.
Okay, firm. It appears they are holding position. I'm not sure why.
Be advised we will not be testing that out.
Probably smart. This feels like a trap.
Be advised there may be setting up a trap, so we need to keep our eyes peeled. Advisor, you might want to get out of that water.
Repeat last.
You might want to get out of that water.
I'm gonna see if I can go up front a little bit and find a better sniping spot.
Something doesn't feel right. It's quiet.
We are getting explosions coming from the industrial zone. Mortar fire. Be advised, we have direct mortar fire coming from the industrial zone.
Yep, we're picking that up too.
September to advisor.
This is advisor send traffic.
Currently we are still under mortar fire. We have about 10 active service members, including us, in this base. Are you sure you want us to protect it, or do you want us to get into the LAT and get the hell out of here?
Standby options are currently being weighed. How confident are you in holding that position?
Well, we just lost 4 of our vehicles, so not really that confident.
Are you certain? We're still picking up 3 vehicle signatures where they're supposed to be.
I just saw a mortar directly hit them, so either they're made out of fucking stellinium or they are dead.
They must be made out of stellinium.
Lovely. Yes, my Russian brother. We will hold the fort as much as we can, but if the situation gets too hot, we are getting the hell out of here.
You have discretion.
We've been attacked from the rear by BX commandos.
Appears they were using that artillery fire as a cover.
Lovely.
I'm trying to push back and see.
Is that vehicle friendly or enemy?
I can't see a vehicle currently. My game's lagging.
They are using our own vehicles against us. The base seems to be clear from the hostile forces. Where's the main gate though?
Main gate's fine. I'm sitting up here on top of one of the posts.
Lovely.
HMP coming in north. HMP's
Down.
down. Another HMP coming in northeast. I might get it. Another one coming in east too. That's another one down. Oh, that definitely hit. I'm out of charge, Max. I'm just gonna have to snipe them out of the droid bay.
We copy.
Okay, I don't think actually shooting the droids individually out of the HMP works.
Well, we've taken like eight of them down, so that's pretty good.
Another HMP coming in northwest. Do we have a resupply station or anything?
Negative.
We might be cooked.
I have no eyes on the northwest HMP.
HMP's dropped B1s. We got another one coming in bearing 030 again.
Which bearing? I need you to repeat me your bearing. Fixer, you alive?
Yeah, I'm alive. I'm just laggy.
This is
Got
CT
B1
meat
commander.
shield. Does anybody copy?
Send again.
This is CT meat shield. Does anybody copy? My corporal's injured. I'm in the medical area of the base. I'm surrounded by droids.
Copy, I'm on my way. Advance, you still there?
Yep.
Awesome.
I need help.
Well, whereabouts are you?
The medical tent in the base.
I'm coming.
I'm in the second one from the platform.
I'm behind you.
September 1 to advisor.
This is advisor, send traffic September.
We are still holding out from enemy forces. They're currently not sending anything, but we've dealt
Do you have a
with
fallback position?
we have dealt with about 10 of their
I doubt we do.
HMPs.
There's vultures up in the air.
Can
Copy, red air.
copy.
Can't do much about the vulture, I cannot shoot it.
There's a vulture bearing 105.
I know, but there's nothing I can really do about it.
Oh, I'm ready.
Where are you guys at?
I'm back at the medical tent.
I found my sergeant.
User left your channel.
They blew up the lot!
Oh, we might have cooked.
There's an AAT.
You still there?
Yeah, I'm still up. I got a rocket launcher, took out the tank.
Nice. I'm just bandaging up.
I guess I only have stuns left. It looks like reinforcements are here.
just holding out until we, you know, or do we actually have like evac planned?
This is the
I don't know,
557.
all I
Do
know
any
is that
ground
there's 2
personnel
new
copy?
generators above us. I hope they send reinforcements.
Oh, we can only hope.
This is the 557th Support Corps. Do any ground personnel copy? This is the 557th Support Corps. I have access to your short range to keyed information from your advisor. Anybody on ground copy?
If we copy.
Good to hear you boys alive. I hear you guys didn't fare too well.
Not too well. We're down to the last 2 men at this FOB.
We got 3. My sergeant's still alive.
Okay, made that 3.
Copy. 3 call signs left. We'll scramble reinforcements for you here shortly.
Solid copy. We'll hold out as long as we can. Over.
My sergeant's dead.
Okay, well, bad.
That droid was inside. Snuck up. That's bullshit.
Here's the funny thing, that droid was hiding behind the tower.
That's it, actually.
Yes!
What an idiot. My sergeant's stupid.
Appears the CIS forces are on the run. Our scans indicate that the Rhydonian facility was destroyed.
If the Rhydonium facility was destroyed in an explosion.
Copy. That will be a hefty loss to this campaign, but it's better than losing this section of land. Mop up the remaining forces.
Blood going in your left arm. Cauterizing your left leg. Cauterizing your head. We're getting shot from the left. It's throwing shrapnel at us. Let's get behind the medical bunkers. The lat cook-off is beginning. I'm gonna give you another 500. Alright, you got 1,000 going in right now. All of your limbs are cauterized.
Is your zone clear?
It looks like it.
It appears that we are clear.
Ready for orders.
Copy that. Stand by. Extract should be inbound shortly.
Solid copy.
Awaiting orders. Standing by.
I was gonna take a picture of you in the graveyard. Go stand on that little ditch and like emote or something.
Ready.
Perfect. I can't believe that's how my swordsman died. I revived. He was dead by the wall, and I pulled him all the way back there. And revived him just for him to die. We just lost our advisor. Coming over here. Over here. Oh.
Channel switched.
That was weird.
Channel switched.
Wait, technically, aren't droid heads helmets, technically? Can't you just take those? I'm sad. My sergeant died in front of my eyes.
The Marshal Commander's waiting for you on board the Quasar. Your advisor was called back to the front. There was a situation.
Fine. Dude, that was insane.
Droids have managed to almost break through the 442nd line. Likelihood is you'll be dispatched there next, and or we'll push forwards with our assault.
Off the ship. I collected all the 104th helmets.
Copy.
I got my first dog checks. You just survived a couple more seconds. Could have made it home.
You could have.
Ah!
on. As soon as you put your gun down, I'm gonna get a quick little group photo. Alright. You're the remains of your squad, I'm assuming.
Dave, this is just the two of us now.
Copy. I'll get a little closer. My name is Marshal Commander Nano. I command the 557th Support Corps. I know, before you ask, I'm wearing KSU MCMD armor. That is my second responsibility. I'm a KSU operative, well, security member. However, I am the Marshal Commander for the 557th, so I wear both. It's good to get off the planet sometimes. We're moving into support because we got a call from the 442nd informing us that their line was crumbling. Slowly, my men will be able to start moving in, and will assist you with resecuring those lines. I know for now, you're the only 104th survivor, and the rest of your 187th men were medevaced shortly after the operation began. Besides that, unfortunately, this is going to have to be classified as a mission fail. We lost the Rydonian facility. That will severely limit our abilities in this sector. We won't lose fuel, too much at least, but the Rydonian depot will be a devastation, as well as, well, the loss of the Kyber crystals that were there as well. Jedi aren't too happy, but they understand why it had to happen. I hear one of your men didn't make it out of the explosion, unfortunately.
Yeah, I believe Ryan sacrificed himself in order to destroy the droids and ensure it didn't fall into their hands.
Yeah. I could have sworn I saw a report about that. It will be commemorated. However, take this loss as what it is. You were blindsided. You didn't know that they were on the way until a little too late, unfortunately. But you did all you could. And you got us valuable insight on the two code names that were utilized in that intel thread. Being Progus, Katos, and whoever the hell Stagos is. We'll continue to decipher. We'll get back to you as quickly as possible for that. At this time, if there are any PTS, please go ahead and put them inside chat, and I'll respond to them.
Nothing here.
I just want to say your voice was on spot right there.
Well, that's good. That was the idea. Yeah, that was the idea. I do, not exactly voice acting per se, but I do try to, like, you know, practice it.
Yeah, no, that was on point.
Good. Good. Holy shit, the amount of death that's at this fucking fob. Wow.
I got some screenshots of this.
Good. Go ahead and slap him in media. Anything else you guys have, please go ahead and slap it in op feedback. I'm sorry the intel didn't work out the way it was supposed to. It was supposed to pop up as a little side text bulb. It worked when I did it in single player. It broke when I put it on server. But yeah, no. To elaborate what that was, there was a CIS operative that was living in that house that you guys entered. He got spooked when he saw the quasar come out of hyperspace. So he left his ship behind, hopped in a speeder, and bailed out to the east, where he made contact with the CIS FOB, who immediately started pushing the assault with the intent of jumping the gun on the operation. The original plans that that are actively being uncovered, and I'll tell you now. The Separatists were intending on getting another lander to land close by the relay facility, cut off their communications with the rest of the Republic, and then from there, mobilize any and all forces to quickly capture the city and pose as clones to ambush any and all clone forces that were to come through the area. So, inadvertently, you guys being here foiled that plan, but at the same part also was a little successful to the plan of the CIS. But additionally to that, also damaging to the CIS's plan. They wanted the Rhydonian facility intact. You guys managed to asset deny it, which means no hostiles have gained the assets that were left behind. So both good work, but at the same time, if I could do like a mission pass and not a mission complete or mission fail, I would. But you guys passed this. You denied the assets when you couldn't hold it. I enjoyed Zeusing it. I enjoyed getting to bring in one of my own characters somewhat, or battalions, aka the 557th. Nano is not a character of mine. Seek is that character. So that's why I couldn't come in as him. And the armor is completely different. So this last little bit here was kind of on the fly, but it's also to explain why you will have a little support element in your coming assaults. I'll be making kits for them. They'll kind of look like KSU, and that's just because I like the armor. But if anybody asks me, no, they're not KSU for legal reasons. But yeah, no, I'm gonna work on some of that, and it was fun getting to Zeus for you guys. Please put in op feedback, and please put whatever screenshots you got in media, so that way more people see this, and maybe the attendance goes up. I know Avalanche couldn't control crashing. He already put something in op feedback. Anything helps.
No, just thank you for hosting.
Yeah, no problem. I'm gonna be working. The next one is the so little tidbit into this campaign lore real quick. What you guys just did, obviously this is the Eastern Front, so you've re-secured the Eastern Front while Republic forces were gathering to push a frontal assault on one of the CIS main compounds on the planet. Not their main base, but one of their main compounds. This next one that I do will be a joint frontal assault, which will kind of put you guys on the spot. You are attacking their radio base first, and then you will link up with the 501st if they survive their objective, and assault the main FOB. The units that will be rolling with you are the 501st, 557th, which will be manning the base, 212th, which will be assaulting some other small outposts in the area. It'll be large scale, not as much RP as I normally do, but probably like base logistics and shit, which is most likely what I'm gonna do, because I'll make FOBs where you have to actually do logistics, because you guys, some of you seem to enjoy that.
Yeah.
So I will work on getting that sorted. And yeah, I'll do some logistics for you guys. Just slap in your thoughts on how I did, on how the op was, and op feedback, and I will get to work on this operation shortly after we're done here. If you guys want to pose up behind me real quick, we'll take a photo if you want to get into a pose. Holy shit, that's a lot of 104th helmets. I'm going to make sure to get those helmets in the photo. But yeah, do your best pose. I'll get those helmets in the photo. The RC in the back, fucking Ara farming. There was supposed to be two, but the other one's gone. Alright. Great work. Also, Iron, I liked your idea of coming back in as a different thing. That will be something consistent with my operations. If you die in an op and you shoot me a message or ping Zeus for me to come over and I can come over to you, i.e. I couldn't teleport in the ship, I tried. And you're like, hey, my OC died for this one, or my character died for this one. Can I come back in as like 212th, 104th, something else that may be on the ground? And if I'm fine with it, I'll be fine with it. Could be any role. He picked 104th medic, so I was like, okay, cool. Could have been an RC, could have been an ARC, could have been literally anything. I'd leave that creative freedom up to you guys.
Awesome.
So yeah, that's all I have. I have to let Benny know that I'm done using the server now. But yeah, great work. Slap whatever you need and I'll pay back.
Had a lot of fun. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
Dude,
I'll continue with this.
I fought to detonate that last charge, the one on the crystals when you were, or I don't know if it was you shooting at me or the AI. But
Oh,
they were shooting at me and I had
that
to,
commando droid. That commando droid came down with him. He was on the other side, and I was like, "Why are you over there?" He started running around. I took control of him, and then the other dude that was wearing the clone armor got up. I tried to have it be that he would kill one of the guards and throw on all of their gear and call it a day. Unfortunately, I couldn't do that. So he was just wearing the helmet and backpack and called it a day.
Like, okay. But yeah, no, that was fun.
Yeah, it was fun to see The Last Stand. So a little note here: why the Rhydonium didn't explode the way it was supposed to. I forgot to disable its animation or its simulation in Eden, so it was already blown up. Yeah, it had blown up when the mission launched, and I had to drag them out of the ground and put them back up in there.
No, that's fine. When I said det, I missed the det button, and so I had to come up in my Windows again and do it.
Yeah.
So it didn't det the first time anyway, so I was like...
Oh, yeah, no, I was already calling in, like, 155s, and then to simulate the fucking Rhydonian going off when I saw those go up as I dropped fucking Jadams on him.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah. That's all I've got.
See it. I was underneath.
I know, yeah.
I heard it.
That's all I've got. Great work. Adios.